All right, let's start priming it. All right, we're gonna try to prime it again. You're good. All right, so we got fuel out of the first two lines, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten those down. All right, you guys can see we're getting fuel out of the rest of the lines, and this thing is about ready to fire off. So we're gonna go through real quick, tighten down all those lines, make sure that everything's ready for the startup. We'll get the back door of the shop opened up so we have, you know, airflow so we can breathe and stuff, but it's there, it's ready. All right, so we should be ready for the first startup. Now, you always wanna be prepared when you're going for your first startup after you've, done anything like injection pump work, governor work, stuff like that. Got a piece of wood here ready to go in case the truck does try to run away. We can put it over the turbo to cut off the air going into the engine. Fire extinguishers are always at ready. Shouldn't need them, but we're gonna go. Now this first startup is only gonna be an idle test. We wanna hear the truck start up, we wanna hear the truck idle. We're not gonna be giving it any throttle, we're gonna let it do its own thing. Then we're gonna shut it down, make sure our fuel shut-off solenoid's working. And then from there, we'll fire it back up after we've done our initial checks on it and everything is good. And then we'll start giving it some throttle. You ready to start it? Fired right up, nice and smooth. I'm not really seeing any crazy smoke back there. I'm pretty happy with that. Want to give it like 30 seconds of idle or so? Pretty happy with that, not clattery at all. That thing sounds nice and smooth. All right, now we're gonna go through and do our first check startups. Make sure that we're happy with everything we've seen so far, but just off the hit, that thing started good and it sounds perfect. That's not really clattery. I figured it would be chugging a little more. I figured it would take a little longer to get some of those cylinders to come to life, but I'm pretty happy with that. All right, we're gonna go for another startup on it now that we've verified that everything's looking good. Do we have a working tach? Okay, so pickup on the front's working. We're gonna let it sit and build some temp in it before we go hitting it too hard. We want the truck to have a chance to warm up and kind of seat in all these new parts. You don't want to go straight towards giving it a bunch of throttle. Give it a minute and let it get itself there. All right, we're gonna go for a hit to 3,000 RPM. Everything's still looking really good on it. We're trying to get a little more heat in it before we go for a full 4,000 RPM hit on it. Pretty happy. We had a little bit of a stumble, almost like a misfire in it. And when we took it up to 3,000, I think we got the air pocket worked out. It's cleaned up quite a bit. All right, we're gonna go for the first governor test. All right. We might have stood at the shop out a touch, but damn, she sounds angry. I'm excited about that. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I don't know if you guys are as pumped as I am, but it's always really nerve-wracking going for that first governor hit, but man, she took it like a champ. All right, we gave it a few quick rips, burning off where we had to drill and tap on the manifold. We're just let that smoke clear for a sec because that stuff's kind of nasty. We did notice when it came back too, the air filter monitor here was sucked all the way down. This thing is definitely getting choked out up here, but that's already in the works for the next setup. Right now, this is a pretty much stock exhaust. It just got a straight pipe where the muffler used to go. So 5-inch exhaust and intaker. Short order for this truck.
We're gonna go on my ducks.
Holy shit, that just hazed all 4 back tires. Yeah, no, I agree. I asked him how much power he thought we had, and he said, I think we tripled it. I would agree. That thing just spun 4 tires like they were nothing. Damn it, now I gotta do my truck. It's actually pretty clean, too.
Except for the van back there that I blacked out.
Oh, they'll be fine. EGTs are looking good. What are we making on boost on this truck?
I don't know, I haven't looked. I've been too close to paying attention to the road. I'll let you watch that.
Let's see if I can get over here enough where I can see it.
I don't know, but I really like it. I want to build one.
I gotta do some stuff to mine now. Damn it, why do I have a VP truck? This road ain't gonna hold any power. Well, we're making like 38 pounds of boost, but we definitely need to do some work on getting some air out of this engine because those EGTs were up there.
Were they?
Yeah, I saw over 1,200.
Oh. Good thing it isn't for a sustained amount of time.
Yeah, but I kind of figured that was going to happen with stock exhaust, stock intake. Right. We've got the fuel right now. We just don't have the airflow. I mean, that's a divided T3 manifold into a divided T3 charger.
It needs a little bit bigger turbo.
Definitely needs a bigger turbo. Go to a
Better
T4 manifold.
Yeah.
Really need to put a downpipe and exhaust on it to get some of that air out of there.
Good intake.
Yeah, good thing is the EGTs are coming instantly back down. I mean, it went from 1,200 to 700 as soon as you shifted.
Yeah, but it's not like it's a pulling truck where it's going to stay
high up in them, no. But you still want to watch your EGTs on a setup like this. And I figured we were going to have some EGT issues with the amount of fuel we're pushing. But guys, this may just be a budget build, but this truck is an incredible amount of fun. Now, we talked about possibly doing a pump timing upgrade, you know, change it up a little bit on the truck, but seeing where the EGTs are on the truck right now, I am not going to feed it any more timing. We are going to strongly encourage when we speak with the customer that
it's time to upgrade some airflow.
yeah, we need to get more air in and out of this engine. It's definitely got the fuel. I'm actually surprised that we're getting like 38 pounds of boost. All you do is breathe on it and it spins 4 tires. This thing's a dually. And we didn't do anything crazy. This is a stock manifold, stock charger, stock head. It's literally injectors, delivery valves, governor springs, head studs, push rods. I don't know if I said valve springs. That's it. It's a very simple budget build that you can do at home. This truck is still tame and drivable when you want it to be. And then when you want to get on it, this thing is a monster. I mean, this is a 1-ton dually and it drives like this. I'm excited. Customer's gonna love this truck. We've been texting him and I think...
He asked me if I blew the clutch out of it yet.
So this particular customer does have a 6.7 Cummins that was tuned by Fleece. So he's not a stranger to a fast diesel truck, but I think he's going to be really happy to go from common rail to a kind of a dinosaur to him, but a nice mechanically injected truck. Nice part throttle cruising. No excessive smoke when you're driving it normally. EGTs are coming right in line. Still incredibly streetable. Well, I think we're pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. The owner is excited when he gets off work to come over and go for a test ride in it tonight, go drive it, take it home. It's a really clean truck. This thing has been garage kept its entire life. Really nice, just one owner dually. Now, some more upgrades will be in line for this truck. It really needs an intake, really needs an exhaust. Could probably use a better lift pump. Really wouldn't hurt to go with a bigger manifold, a bigger charger. And at some point, it's probably going to kill that clutch. But it's a great start. It's a truck you can drive, have fun with. When it starts giving us issues, then it'll be the next set of upgrades to it. But it's a really fun truck. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. We sent the customer some videos of it. He's incredibly happy with it. He can't wait to get off work and come try to take it out for a drive and go thrash on it a little bit. But I'm excited. I think he's going to really like it.